Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Alright, well we made it to Guado Salam, so let's talk to some people. Well, I can see my two bestie buddies are here, so I'll talk to them here in a second. Let's start with you though. Thank you so much for destroying that Albed contraption. Those heathens are despicable. I feel so relieved now. What Albed contraption? I guess the Guado have some sort of belief of Yevon as well. If you see any more of those Albed, you go right ahead and beat them up. Does that include the nice, sweet little girl that's in my party? Because she's kind of nice. The Guado welcome all guests. Would you like to rest here? Nah, I already did. Very well, come back anytime. Hey, you. We Guado help the warrior monks patrol the roads beyond. Why wouldn't we do all we can for the good of Spira? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Someday when the Crusaders regroup, we'll want them to help us too. Well, that's nice. Alright, let's start with Shalinda. I'm sorry.
Oh, how fare you, Sir Guardian? It seems that Maester Seymour has returned to Guado Salam.
Oh yeah?
He's young, but he deserves our respect.
Well, you're young too. I mean, what's that supposed to mean? Whatever.
The Maester is also the High Priest of Makalania Temple.
Oh wow, he's a busy guy.
He administers both the temple and Guado affairs.
Gotta do what you can to make ends meet, I guess.
I hope to get an audience with Maester Seymour myself.
Well, if you joined my party, you would, because he's already cool with us. We're like buddies.
I hope to get an audience.
Like, he fought in our party at one point, too. Alright, let's talk to Machen Freeman here. What do you gotta say?
Care to hear about the far plane or the fireflies?
How about both? Let's start with the far plane.
The far plane's the place where fireflies born from ascending gather. They appear in the shape of people who've died and gone to the far plane. Quite the phenomenon. How I wish I understood it more fully. The Owlbed have a theory, you know. They say the fireflies are just reacting to visitors' thoughts and dreams. But only the dead appear on the far plane. No image of the living has ever been seen. It's a great mystery, but maybe the dead leave a bit of themselves in the hearts of the living. And that little bit borrows the fireflies' power for their paranormal performance. Or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, is that.
Okay, well.
Care to hear about the far plane or the fireflies?
You told me about the far plane. Now tell me about the fireflies.
They may be called fireflies, but they aren't really flies, you see. They're those lights you see whenever a fiend dies. The little fellows are responsible for a few fantastic phenomena. Visions of the past, spheres, fiends, these are all the fireflies doing. In fact, fireflies have something to do with aeons, too. The dreams of the faith reach through the spirit of the summoner. And that which is unreal becomes real for all to see. Or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, is that.
Is that gonna be your new like, this guy adds new catchphrases each time you talk to him. Like, the last time we talked to him, he started saying, and that, as they say, is that. And now he's saying, or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, like, he's just stacking them all up.
Can't get it.
Oh.
Pity, suit yourself.
Okay. Believe it or not, everything he said, well, obviously, but everything he said is actually really important and very much affects us, the player. Believe it or not. Both the far plane and the fireflies. So yeah, those lights that we see when fiends die, I kind of talked about that earlier, that we don't see when machine-based enemies die, obviously. Oh no, that's to leave. I don't want to do that. So yeah, this is all very important stuff, and I'm being dead serious too, and we'll need to deal with it later on. What do you say, bud? A ferocious storm is ripping through the Thunder Plains. Please remain inside. If you know anything about the Thunder Plains, you know that there's always a ferocious storm. I mean, it's kind of a perpetual storm. Okay, that's just a tricky camera angle. Alright, let's see. We got a lot of places we can go to, a lot of people we can talk. It's called endurance training. Stay out of my way! Oh, sorry. Humans, a summoner and her guardian. Yeah. There's something in there. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I didn't really mean to go in here. Oh, well, okay. Maybe treasure. You find it difficult telling us Guado apart, don't you? I suppose you think we all look the same. I literally never said that. Actually, we Guado tend to have trouble telling one human from another, too. Well, in all fairness, you do look exactly like the other girl that was in the inn. But that's has nothing to do with you being Guado. That's just this game. They just reuse the same character models for NPCs. Only, you know, cool, important characters like myself, we're the only ones that, like, get distinct character models. I'd love to step away from the Guado glories and play for a different team once in a while. Why, if they paid me enough, I'd even play for the Albed. I wonder if I can actually... Yeah, I can sign him up to play Blitz for me. I'm not going to. I think. Oh, no, I can't. I can just view him. I can't sign him up. As sole protectors of the Far Plane, the Guado are the supreme race of Spira. Oh, really? We are fundamentally different from the populous humans and the hulking Ronso. But that's an old story. Now the Guado seek harmony with the other races. Let us welcome human and Ronso without prejudice. Well... Okay, whatever. Anyway, there's a book right here. Albed Primer 13. S is M. I've got the rank of Albed Sibayagan, whatever. And I got 3,000 gil. Alright, Riku, you can talk in your native language now. I can probably understand most of it. Say, you play for the Besaid Aurochs. You're Titus, right? I saw you at the tournament. Let's blitz sometime. Those fiends really made a mess. Some of my teammates were badly hurt. Oh, okay. Can I sign you? I don't think I can. Alright, let's get out of here. The manor's where we go to progress. I will do that later. It'll be in this video. But I want to get, you know, all the treasure that I need and talk to all the people. That was a mega potion. Anything over here? We Guado protect the Far Plane so the dead may rest in peace. Although we Guado differ from humans in appearance, our respect for the dead is the same. People from Guadasalam, people come to Guadasalam from every corner of Sphere to see their loved ones again. Okay. And do you say anything? Oh yeah, that. Now, I don't think I've been in here. Owaka, what are you doing here?
Oh!
I mean, everybody's here. Let's chat for a second.
I tell you, these Guado merchants are shrewd. Ripping off the pilgrims that come to visit the Far Plane. Listen, you watch that they don't get you, too. Me you can trust. More than a Guado, at least. What do you say?
Oh, really? Alright, let's look at his stuff. Believe it or not, I actually do want to look at his stuff. Like, I do want to buy his stuff. Let me let me look and see what I've got, because I actually am going to want wow, Yuna's got this HP plus 10, and I'm gonna have to sacrifice it. Basically, everybody, the enemies in the next area tend to use lightning a lot, so it's actually probably not a bad idea to buy some lightning protection. So I think I'm actually gonna do that. So, oh, no, that's all she's got. Okay. Alright, so I need something for Lulu. Oh, I basically need something for everybody but Yuna and Kamari. Alright, let's do that. And yes, I'm... Okay, first off, what are your prices? Because I want to say that this dude sells stuff too. So let's start with the lightning shield. That's 3,487. Okay. What does Owaka sell? Yeah, he sells things a little cheaper. So yeah, we'll go with him. So let's see. I need something for Titus. I already have something for Yuna. I need something for Waka. Let's get Lulu. I've already got Kamari. Need Oren. And definitely need something for Riku. There, we're all set. Yeah, it's not a huge deal, but it would be nice because we're gonna run into enemies that cast thunder a lot later, so yeah. Let's protect against that. My husband has long served as a guardian to the leaders of the Guado. These days he accompanies Lord Seymour all over Spira. We imagine Lord Seymour will rise to the great glory in Spira. Well, that's nice. Alright, well, let's see. Where should I go next? I don't think I want to go in that door yet. I think that is later. I think that is... we will be directed to go there later. I could be wrong. It could be that door. Present yourself to Lord Seymour before approaching the far plane. Never mind. That's the door I was thinking of. So yeah, let me actually do that. Let me actually go and... oh, I didn't know there was treasure here. Got an elixir, sweet. I suppose you think we look odd, don't you? That's fine, we Guado are used to that sort of thing. But if you ask me, you humans look absolutely disgusting. Still, what does it matter? Such nonsense is beneath us, no? Some of us look a little nutty, I'm not gonna lie. Once a human child simply looked at me and then burst into tears. That hurt. I thought you said you were used to it. Since embracing Yevon, we Guado have learned the joy that is Blitzball. Oh yeah? I hope that the people of Spira will find peace through Blitzball. So like, is Blitzball the official sport of Yevon? Because it's funny how like they're a strict religious thing and they have room for Blitzball. In fact, it's almost an obligation. Lord Seymour instructs the Guado youth on numerous subjects. Thanks to him, I learned about Yevon's teachings and the history of Spira. Lord Seymour is a great teacher. He explains everything quite clearly. That's good. Okay. Thou seemest weary, good traveler. Wouldst thou sit and rest at thy feet for a while? Can you not? Ah, belike my speech perplexes thee? Yeah, a bit. 'Tis old Guado I speak, a tongue seldom heard within even Guado Salam now. Then why do you speak it if nobody here talks that way? A dying breed we are, speakers of the old tongue. I fear this precious legacy hath but little time remaining. Many Guado shun the old tongue, favoring instead the speech of foreign tribes. 'Tis a pity, verily. I suppose. Okay, shut up. And you? Good traveler, prithee forgive us for our acquainted prattling. I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to you. Once all Guado spoke the old tongue, but when Lord Jiskel brought us to the light of Yevon, the old tongue fell out of favor with many, and suffers now a slow demise. Oh yeah? The youth laugh upon us as stale old relics who live too much in the past. Okay. I can't say anything because that would be me. Like, I'm the one who would want to continue speaking the old tongue. The elders just won't give up the old tongue. I keep telling them now how unseemingly it is babbling like that to guests. It's just what old folks do, I guess. Please take no offense. Like, I don't like speaking the... Obviously, I don't like Gen Z, what do you call it? Banter, because... Well, because I'm a millennial, but, like, I don't even like speaking the millennial slang, you know what I'm saying? So... At least not all of it. So I'm one of those people that will, like, say stuff that older people say. That's just the way I am. Alright, let's go through this door. I think we've progressed long enough. Or I think we've explored long enough. Time to progress. Oh boy. Creepy music.
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
Well, I can't smell anything, so I'll take your word for it.
I don't like this.
A bunch of pictures. Well, I can tell that one picture is of Seymour, but, like, yeah, he looks way different than... Like, he looks... Not way different. He looks slightly different than the rest of the Guado. Wonder what that's all about.
Kimari not like Mr. Seymour.
Oh, yeah? Kamari no care. Kamari speak no more. He seems alright. I mean, he helped us.
I wonder what smells so nice.
Yeah, I wonder what you're smelling, because Waka doesn't seem to agree.
Stay close to Yuna. Stay close to...
Okay. Where's Lulu, actually? I don't see her anywhere. Oh, she's right there. I didn't even see her. Duh.
These are the past leaders of the Guado.
They all look the same.
Maester Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader, Maester Jiskel, wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Oh! That's why he looks slightly different. He's half human.
The last leader, Maester Jiskel.
Yeah, so that's why, like, I kept talking about how he doesn't really have pointed ears. Not that you could tell because his hair was covering it up. But I was guessing he didn't have pointed ears. But yeah, he's half human, so there you go.
Why does he want to see me?
Who doesn't want to see you, Yuna?
Why does he want...
Okay, let's just go through the door. Ignore the creepy music. I'm sure it has
This way, please.
nothing bad. I'm pretty sure that's the voice of Machen / Owaka.
This way, please.
Alright, you are set on one idea, aren't you?
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
Please wait here and eat the food, right? Like, we're allowed to eat the food. Yes? Well, you didn't say no, so... Alright, let's talk to, I think Yuna's the last one we want to talk to, so let's just start with let's start with this
I get
guy.
the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner.
Possibly.
Nothing against the Maester, but I hope we get this over with quick. Nothing against the Maester.
Okay.
There's no temple here in Guadasalam, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
You'd rather I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Xanarkin, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know. Your Xanarkind is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think either way. Still, be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
It really is interesting how Lulu has really become very, very relaxed and almost analytical. And that's not the impression I got of her when we first met her. She seemed, to be perfectly honest, quite grumpy. And, she's not cheerful by any means, but she's just very even, very relaxed.
Why don't you eat something?
Well, I mean, can we? What do you say, bud?
Stay on your guard.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
Those with power use that power.
Ooh.
Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
Those that have power use that power. That's something. That's a quote you can write down.
What is taking them so long?
Alright, Kamari. Nah, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm afraid I'll accident. Well, yeah, I'll talk to you now. I just don't want to accidentally talk to you.
Kimari, speak no more.
You just spoke.
Kimari,
Okay. Alright, Riku, you can barely see you.
This is good.
I guess, nobody needed to tell her to go ahead and eat.
Guado sure know how to eat. Gee, wonder what all this is for. It's exciting.
Wonder who it's all for. You're just assuming it's for us. Okay. And I don't think there's anything here. Alright, let's go and talk to Yuna.
What could it be? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you have to talk to her first, or like you have to talk to her to trigger things, or if you have to talk to everybody. But I'm just gonna end with Yuna.
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
Well, I thought people came here to see the far
death of
plane.
Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Guado.
Oh.
He was truly a great man.
He got them in our
Truly a
cult too.
loss
I mean,
for us all. But now a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us. Lord Seymour is the child of a Guado and a human.
so we have been told.
He will be the tie that binds our two races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough, Trummel. Must I always endure such praise?
Buddy, I just don't trust you with this music playing.
Welcome.
You wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
Please keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Oren, straight to the point.
It has been a long time since I had guests. Lady Yuna, this way.
Ooh, FMV. What is this? Are you giving us the Bugenhagen treatment? Because that's what this looks like.
This sphere is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
That looks like my city.
Zanarkand?
Correct. Zanarkand, as it looked 1,000 years ago. great and wondrous Machina city, Zanarkand.
So that was 1,000 years ago.
She once lived in this metropolis.
Who's she?
She who?
The lady asked you a question, bud. Wait, who's that? Is that the she?
Lady Unaleska.
Unaleska?
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages. And you have inherited her name.
Could you maybe put some
It
clothes
was my
on?
father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Unaleska did. However, Lady Unaleska did not save the world alone.
Oh, yeah?
To defeat the undefeatable sin, it took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
That's the power of love! Oh, who's this jerk? You got enough armor there, buddy? Why don't you give some of that to her, because she's like barely wearing anything. Why can't I hear what they're saying? Is my game glitched? No, that's actually supposed to happen. You're not supposed to hear what they're saying. But whatever he said looked important because she did a... So she was named after Unaleska. Okay, well that makes sense. Unaleska. Okay. Well, I'm sure that Unaleska chick isn't important. Oh, he dared her to chug the drink. That's what it was. What's wrong with you?
Wow, your face is beet red.
It's actually not, but
You
okay.
okay?
What?
He asked me to marry him.
He what now?
You serious? Hey!
Hey!
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady... No. All summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Oh.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
Even so, the actors must play their parts.
So Seymour wants a good show. Something the people
There's
will...
no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
Something the people will respond to.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply.
I can tell Orin doesn't like it one bit.
Why are you still here, sir?
What's that supposed to mean?
I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the far plane.
Huh? What did you mean by that? Titus. And Orin, he's just like, get out of the way. It's like, you little punk. Quit it. What was that supposed to mean? That was a very odd line that you just left us with. Alright, well, let's continue on. So he wants to marry Yuna more as a show. You know, like, oh, this'll look good for the to the peoples, I guess. All right, let's talk.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado.
I don't like it.
Married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race.
You just is supposed to be my
It
girl.
would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
I mean, I'm the protagonist
Sounds
here.
just like a passing daydream, like Oren says.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
Obviously.
What? No way.
Uh-huh.
We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
What do you mean?
Serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can. I never imagined doing anything like this.
I mean, you don't even know this dude.
I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
Notice how quickly she said that.
I will. Go on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
I guess that's not really important here. But yeah, you notice how casually Riku made sure to throw that in. Well, you could just quit the pilgrimage and get married. Very interesting. All right, now we can go to that one door that they wouldn't let us go through before. Here. Remember, the far plane is... I guess that means sacred? I don't know that word. Proper conduct, please. So, that means... Tidus, you better stay out here. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go in here. Well, those must be fireflies. I'll give you a bit of a technical explanation of the far plane after we go through a long set of dialogue and cutscenes.
Question. About this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the far plane, right? But that's the far plane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
Yeah, that's what she meant when she said, you know, she was gonna go see her father.
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah?
Yeah.
You'll see once we get there.
All right, let's go. You're not coming, bud?
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not.
Huh.
You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
Have fun.
What?
Bye.
You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Okay. Do you say anything?
See you later. See you later.
You're still here?
Excuse me. By the way, if I didn't say... I know I said it earlier, but just as a reminder, Riku is voiced by Tara Strong, who is extremely talented. So just thought I'd throw that out there. So yeah, technical explanation. Fireflies live on the far plane. The Al-Bhed theory is that they react to people. Okay, people go to the far plane with memories of their loved ones that have died and passed on. So the theory is that the Fireflies read their minds, read the memories of the person they're thinking of, and then sort of manifest into an illusion of that person. I'm not going to say strictly a vision, because they do take... It's sort of like a hologram, but it has matter. It is something tangible. And I just have to say that because it's very important for the big scheme of things. And Aeons and the Faith may have something to do with it too, supposedly. So I guess there's nothing to do but just go into the far plane. I don't know if it, like, takes place in another dimension or what, because we go through that little hazy maze there, and now it's like we're in the far plane.
What the?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's like Final Fantasy 3. Now, it's not just that Fireflies read your...
The far plane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna.
You always think
Her
about Yuna.
parents, they look so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Oh, we got this music that I love. I was gonna say, the Fireflies don't... It's not strictly a matter of they read your thoughts and project the thing you're thinking about. It has to be somebody who's dead. And I think the reason for that is summoners, you know, they send the souls of a dead person to the far plane. So I think a person's soul has to have already reached the far plane. Alright, so I don't think I can actually talk to Yuna at this point, so I won't even bother. Let's talk to, okay, Kamari is just like, nah. He's just like, we're not doing it today. Alright, can I talk to Lulu?
Why don't you try calling someone? All you have to do is think about them.
Alright, I gotta interject something. Waka is clearly, he came here clearly that if there's anybody he wants to talk to who's dead, that would be his brother, right? So this is just a little nitpick I have. Waka has been constantly talking about his little brother Chapu. The whole plot synopsis of Waka sort of becoming interested in Tidus and taking him under his wing, as it were, is that Tidus looked enough like Chapu to remind Waka of Chapu. Well, let's see Chapu for the first time.
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up the game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up. Traveling with him, I thought maybe you were still alive somewhere, yeah? But then again, here you are on the far plane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
I'm sorry, but what kind of glasses are you wearing to where Chapu looks like Tidus? They look nothing alike. Rather, Chapu looks like Waka, as you would expect, because they're brothers. They could have made him look they could have tried to make him look a little bit like Tidus. Anyway, if you look at the, after that cutscene, if you look at Tidus' Brotherhood sword, it's now got some attributes to it. Water Strike, Sensor, Strength plus 10%, Strength plus 5%. I don't remember what it already had. It got a bit of an upgrade, so that's cool. It's actually really cool. Do you say anything else?
Just a sec more.
Okay. And I think Lulu says some different things now. Yeah.
He is dead, and I am still alive.
Oh, yeah?
Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
Sounds good. What you laughing at?
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
How about Waka?
What, me? With Waka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough. Not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that.
Yeah, it's not like...
Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
Yeah, Lulu with Waka? No way. It's not like Square Enix would ever make a sequel to this game and completely not even pay attention to what Lulu said earlier just now. Whatever.
Why don't you try calling?
Okay, yeah. So now after you talk to those people, we go and talk to Yuna now.
So, Yuna?
I've decided.
Yeah?
Oh, really? That's good.
What have you
I
decided?
remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
Oh, yeah.
That means he's alive, you know.
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother...
Oh.
Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
She's alone.
But... wait. No one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Yeah, watch it, sweetheart.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just... figured something out.
What'd you figure out?
Why I hate my old man.
See? So I told him what I thought of him right there.
What, really?
Of course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
It's really sad, actually.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate.
Ugh.
It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy!
Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
Oh, man. I must sound so stupid.
Not really.
I don't think so.
How embarrassing.
Well, need some more time.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
We're not gonna tell you. Yeah, I can't relate. Can't relate at all.
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
What the heck?
Lord Jiskel!
Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Brains.
Why?
Brains.
Yuna, send him.
See how Orin is reacting? That's important.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
That was all you did? You just waved your wand? You did a whole elaborate dance the first time. Oh, what's that?
Talk later. We leave now.
What's up with Orin?
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
Just listen.
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That happens all the time.
Rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
Okay, well, after that plot dump. Yeah, so back to Tidus and his parents. I guess that's why nobody had to send his mom, is because she kind of just lost the will to live when Jek disappeared. So she was kind of ready for death at that point. And just for the record, I can't relate to Tidus hating his dad, because I was one of the people who was blessed to have a good family, a loving family, and I'm still, they're still a good family. But I recognize that is a very real thing, though. It's not everybody has a good family, and some people have animosity to their family members. I don't understand it. It's a foreign concept to me, but I accept that it's real, and it's really sad. But anyway, let's talk to the gang.
I will go. Meet with Maester Seymour.
Yuna, Jiskel is the Guado's problem, not yours.
Huh.
What?
What now?
So, Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
That's it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
People marry for many reasons.
What's that mean?
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know?
Well, I think it should.
Sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination. If you have that, you don't need love.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
Okay, now we're back. I don't know how we magically teleported up here. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's see. I don't know where Riku and or Kamari went, so let's talk to Orin.
We leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be ready.
Yeah. Anything over here? Oh, there's Riku.
When we leave here, we have to go through the Thunder Plains next, you know?
Yeah? Is that a problem?
Stand thunder.
Oh, you don't like thunder?
I can't.
That's gonna be a bit of a problem considering it is, well, you know, the Thunder Plains. I don't know where Mr. Kamari is.
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, yeah? For a while there.
Okay, shut up. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Whatever, I don't care about him. I'll talk to Lulu next.
Listen, if Yuna gets married, then
What? That again?
Yes. If she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
Okay.
See?
But if Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Wait, what?
Huh? You're not making much sense.
I know.
I get what you're saying. You want her to continue with the pilgrimage.
Lulu?
I've talked enough about that.
Okay, we won't talk about it.
What?
I'm sorry, just forget about it.
Jeez, Grumpy.
You'll understand one of these days. I just don't want to give it words, not yet. I shouldn't have to say this, but don't fall in love with her.
Too late.
I see, but you must keep your feelings inside until the pilgrimage is over.
Now, I thought I'd be different. A lot of people like to choose the bottom option. You're more my type, Lulu. Strangely enough, she doesn't, like, jump down your throat. She just goes, interesting. Well, you never know. I think she says, good luck, little boy.
I'm a little worried about Lord Jiskel.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I wonder if Maester Seymour has heard.
We should probably tell him.
Leave the Guado's problems to the Guado, they say.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
Leave the Guado.
Okay. What do I do? Do I just examine the door? No? Do I try to leave? What do I do? Because, like, I don't see Kamari anywhere. Huh? Let me talk to Orin one more time.
We leave as soon as you...
For a while there.
Okay. I really, at this point, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, I didn't mean to do that. It's funny that I can. Tell you what, I will end off the video here because the video's gone on long enough, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do to trigger it for the next thing to happen. I think I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'll do it off screen just to make sure that is what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm trying to find the inn. I can't even find the inn because there's a perfectly good save point there. I love the structure of this place, but it is a little tricky sometimes. There's the inn. So we'll end off here, and we'll figure out what we're supposed to do in the next video. Until then, my name is 480 Volts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Pieces!